Hey there, No New Friends listeners. This episode is marked explicit for sexual content. Listener discretion is advised.
Okay, I took it very seriously. I had everything printed out. I have my number, my ID stuff. I'm just like waiting in line. They're like, ma'am, how can we help you? And then I realized I had to say I need to be fingerprinted and how bad that probably sounds, right? Because like...
Oh, you said something else. You said I need nothing. Continue,
no,
please.
I was nervous that people would think that...
I had the same thought.
And I was like, I need my fingerprints done. I don't... Hi.
I need to be
I don't,
fingered real quick.
yeah, like that. I don't know. No, wait a minute. Hey, no, not that.
You walk in there. Hi, welcome to UPS. What can Brown do for you? I'm not sure.
No, I can't Brown do.
And now it's time for the No New Friends podcast with Scott, Mary, and Chris.
Come on, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
That's right. You're listening to the No New Friends podcast, voted number 1 by our friends and family. We are the podcast for adults who like to laugh at adulting. If you'd like to connect with us on the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, the YouTube, all those good social media sites, just check out our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com. From there, you can check out our sweet merchandise and join our Patreon, which is called our Clubhouse. Just clicking on that Clubhouse link, it'll take you directly to Patreon. And look, you know, these podcasts aren't cheap. We're out of pocket a lot of money every single month. So for as low as $1 a month, you can watch all of our recordings live. You can see Mary's beautiful hair some days. Sometimes it's frizzy. We don't know. You have seen Chris evolve from like a slightly longer hair to now he's scumbag Jesus and almost scumbag Chewbacca.
In honor of Easter, he is scumbag Jesus.
Listen, my name is Scott. I'm the
risen.
host. Those voices you're hearing with me, as always, my co-host, the queen of the sunrail and the queen of quarantine, Mary. And our other co-host. If you want to hire a LinkedIn expert, just give him a call. He is the scumbag reselling hoarder himself, Chris.
So I don't have a movie quote this week. In honor of Gilbert Gottfried, since he passed, I've been working on a Gilbert Gottfried impersonation. Ready?
I can't wait.
Hi, I'm Gilbert Gottfried. It's not very good. I'm still working on it.
You had some really key components down.
Yeah.
In that.
I'm still. It's a work in process.
When you cleared
did
your
that.
throat, it sounded just like him. I'm like, all right, that's pretty good.
gotta be him.
I'm halfway there.
All right, so before we started laughing and I got cut off and all that, let me just finish my little intro real quick. You know, if you listen to us on Apple, give us a review, a 5-star rating. We really need that stuff. It pushes us up the ladder in your search engines when you're looking for adulting podcast. That and the porn channels. Also, if you listen to us on
what
Spotify,
about the kids?
Yeah, come on, this is not a show for kids, okay? Very clearly. But also the Spotify Answer the Poll or the Question. But very exciting, Steve the Intern is now on Facebook. He is. So
I'm going to be honest, Scott. He actually friend requested me, and I really need to buy him a gift because I feel like sometimes we use and abuse him a little bit.
We do.
Like Administrative Assistance Day, we never get him anything. I feel happy that he wants to connect with me outside of me shouting at him during a podcast, and so that feels good.
Did you accept his friend request yet?
No, of course not.
Of course not. Steve, you're going to be waiting another 3 to 6 months for that. But if you want to connect with Steve the Intern, it's Steve the Intern is all one word. The Intern is all one word. He told me that Facebook didn't believe that was his real name. So they're like, we only use real names. And I'm like, that's bullshit because everybody uses fake names on Facebook now, but whatevs. So whoa, hold on. Chris has a man bun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got the bun.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
glorious.
Got the bun
You know what I
going
like best, though, is it's half up, half down.
Yeah, a little half up, half
All
down.
right, it's not, you know what? You don't want to commit to one look because you never know. Like, maybe we'll get down to business and defeat the Hans. I don't know.
Exactly. Right now, it's just
you're
John.
close there.
Right now, I'm just Jon Snow in it. And
yeah.
No,
Appreciate that.
you know what, Scott? I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm married. I have my own business. Who do I have to look nice for, Scott?
That's true.
You know,
Our Patreon members, Chris,
I'm trying
because
out
we're
the-
trying to get a little scratch from this podcast.
I'm
okay?
trying the
Okay.
longer hair out. I really wanted to try the bun out. I did watch some YouTube tutorials. Emily's taught me how to use conditioner in the past year. You leave it in. You leave it in for 5 minutes, a few minutes. I try to leave it in like 5 minutes in the shower. Then you wash it out.
Have you tried coconut oil?
I've not tried coconut oil yet.
Give that a go.
I'll try coconut oil. What have I been doing lately? Oh, I bought myself a wet brush.
No,
Ooh,
you
yeah,
are
wet brushes
you are
are nice.
millennial scumbag Jesus.
There's I bought a nice. They don't have any guy colors, so I got like a fluorescent pink, shiny wet brush.
I have a wet brush also.
It's nice.
So does Zoe.
it's nice.
They're wonderful, aren't they?
They were a little
guys
expensive
have
at Target.
lost
I
me.
waited till I got to TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx has a great deal on wet
look,
brushes.
I got hosed. I got hosed in a bad way at the dance store. So we bought a bunch of hair accessories for Zoe. Like they have like bun makers and stuff. And she was like, no, I need this specific brand of wet brush.
Oh man.
The hell? Think of how much a wet brush costs times 1.5%.
Oh gosh.
Terrible.
Nightmare. I learned
Awful.
how to do a bun. You do right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, and then whatever hand you finish with, that's the one that you have the hair tie around.
I was going to
And
say
then
something
you-
a lot worse.
And then
than
you
that.
then you wrap it
Not a
around.
towel.
You bend the hair. You wrap it around. You do like 2 to 3 twists. For a
And
looser
then
bun, you
I
do
don't
2.
know. So I don't know. I just pull it back, twist it, whop it around, and just.
I can't do the twist
Right
yet.
on top.
Can't do the twist yet.
Zoe has this like actual fluffy like thing that goes over a ponytail, and then you bobby pin hair around it, and it makes a literal perfect bun. It's called a bun maker.
Scott, how do you do your hair in the mornings?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I wash it with a bar of soap, and then I'm good to go. I'm ready to go for the day.
A little jealous.
I know that no one can see mine, but I did brush my hair today. I had a good hair day today.
You did.
And listen,
I can
if
attest
you are
to that.
not a Patreon member yet, you've got Mary's pretty face, you've got Chris's pretty man bun. You are missing out on some great faces.
It's true. Well, my face also, my hair though. I was saying I had a good hair day. That's what we were emphasizing.
I needed to go and grab for the patrons my wet
Ooh,
brush.
oh,
Look
so
at
yours
that.
is a paddle brush.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that.
That is nice.
In all of its,
That
in all of
is
its glory.
nice.
Oh yeah. It's like the Cadillac of wet brushes.
It is. Yeah.
that.
See, I don't use that large of a brush. Mine is smaller. I have to go smaller with mine.
Oh yeah, had to go big. Had to go big.
How did we go 5 minutes talking about a wet brush? Scott, did we have something you wanted to talk about? I feel like.
I did. So, we did we were all over the place. We recorded 2 episodes 2 weeks ago. So we haven't been together in a week, a week and a half, something like that.
The first
and then of
time in
course we did the
forever.
Diz His
Here we are.
episode. Yeah, here we are. So I was in Mexico last week, and I wanted to kind of tell you guys all about that. There's not a whole lot of content.
Scott, question.
but,
You were in
Can I-
Mexico?
I went to Mexico.
How did you get over the wall?
Well,
Hey.
very, very interesting. I just said like down with Trump, and they let me right in. They said
He was
"You're
like,
not
I
a real
used
American,
a
you can
ladder.
come in."
I don't know. I do want to say, though, the content from our perspective, I would like to share that. Let's go down a
Okay.
walk of the No New Friends chat group walk down Scott's trip to Mexico. So,
I feel
we're
like I
all,
only-
we know what's happening, right? Like, we know that Scott is going to Mexico. We're all hyped for him. I'm watching their countdowns. Rachel's counting down on Facebook. And I think that the first text we got was that Scott threw up.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was not very
I
not very
think
far
that
into the trip
was-
actually.
It
No,
was
this- so-
So it was. He said it was unfortunate that he there was not a 15 drink limit.
Yeah.
So
let me.
nope. We're gonna start from our perspective. All right.
Okay.
We'll start from this end. Okay. So you just hold on, sir. And then so I actually want to start out from before that, where clearly Scott was in like the vacation state of mind. You know, he's already just letting loose with life, going wild on these texts. He's sending all kinds of pictures as they're going places. We should have known things went south when he ghosted for a while.
Oh yeah.
We got nothing for a little while. We got pictures of planes. We got pictures of the Delta Lounge. I'm assuming that's where it was.
That was the MCO Lounge, the Orlando International
nothing
Airport
for a
Lounge.
while. And then, threw up on the first night. Now I'm hungover. Guys, this is at 8:15 p.m. Okay?
But what's funny is it wasn't 8:15 p.m. for me because there's a time
it wasn't.
it was
I
only
understand
6:15 or 7:15, whatever.
I can count on one hand how many times I have gotten so drunk I threw up. I throw up. I went hard on the margarita. Just margarita in general.
Like the Facebook, the Instagram.
I was asleep on the toilet for an hour. It's my favorite. But then it gets better, guys, as the trip progresses, because we get the play-by-play of the good stuff. We just made best friends with a couple 2 rooms over at the pool. This reminds me of your bad tweets, Scott, but it's now just texts. These are the bad texts, and it's great. But I love that Chris is always so supporting. No matter what you or I text, it could be a hot pile of garbage, but he's like, haha, amazing. Like, he just is there to support us. Just like Rachel and I. She's a hot blonde, but with a bald guy. They can't wait to start listening to the podcast. Listen, it gets better. Also, I can't stop listening to our episode of Dis His. We're so good. But with like 15 O's. It's great. It gets better.
I don't
guys,
even remember texting that much.
It's probably good. And so finally, Chris, I think that we hadn't heard from Scott for a while. And so Chris is like poking him with a stick, like, how's Mexico? And Scott is really nice, lots of alcohol. Yes, thank you. But then Scott goes in hard and sends us, unfortunately, no 15 drink max per day. And then a just barrage of photos of booze around his room. Just like everything. And one is like champagne, but also bananas. Like, just the
That was our welcome
strangest-
dish. It was our welcome
It was
dish.
nice. And then beautiful pictures. But then he sends a really nice picture of him and Rachel out, like, adventuring with a caption, and beer in the car. Like, I loved every second of this. It looks like he had a great time and his liver hurts.
Yeah.
Take it away, Scott. How was Mexico?
Mexico is fantastic. Let me give some context to everything that happened.
let's,
So now we're going to fill in the blanks here, okay? So we get to the airport.
Also, he tried to steal a koozie, by the way.
I did.
Minor.
Oh, yeah,
Did you
yeah.
get
That's
it?
the
We
best
need
part
to
of this
know.
story.
Yeah, fill us in. Let's go.
So we get to the airport 6:30 in the morning on Saturday morning. We had like it was a 8:58 flight, but we wanted to get there early and all that. We're bougie AF, so we went into the Amex MCO lounge where it was all you can eat, all you can drink. Keyword: all you can drink. So my focus was to down 3. All I had was a Miller Lite. Ugh. So I had 3 Miller Lights. Well, then our plane was delayed by 15 minutes, and I'm like, that's a whole nother beer for me.
It's at least a case.
So it is 9:00. I have downed 4 beers. Then I get on the plane. It's an hour and 44-minute flight from Orlando International Airport to Cancun, Mexico. So do you know what that means, folks? I can buy 2 Bud Lights on the plane. And I did. I had 2 Bud Lights on the plane, downed those MFers as quickly as possible. Now, here's the fun thing about Mexico. When you get out of the terminal in Mexico, there's a bunch of bars, like beer carts and full liquor carts, just right there as you're waiting for your taxi or you're waiting for your driver or whatever. So, of course, I get a Tecate Light. So now if you're keeping
Naturally.
it's
The
Mexican
Miller
beer.
Lite of...
It's the Miller Lite of Mexico. So if you're keeping score at home, that is 4 in the lounge, 2 on the plane makes 6, Tecate Light makes 7. It's
What was the math in your head at the time, though?
2.
You're like, it's 2, officer.
It's 2. I'm fine.
It's only 2 beers. 2.
And this is only it's noon. It is noon in Mexico, and I'm 7 deep. Okay, no big deal. So they don't care if you bring your beer in the car. That's the picture. Like, look, we're drinking in the car. Isn't this cool? Blech.
That was not on the way back, though.
No, that was on the way
what you're
to the
trying
resort. That was on the way to the resort.
Okay.
I sent it later in the week, but it was a picture that I took.
Did you know what day it was, Scott? I don't know. Continue
Many times
on.
no.
Go
Many
ahead.
times no. The resort is only 20 minutes away from the airport. So we get there in 20 minutes. As soon as you step out of your car, they've got champagne ready for you. Now,
I love that.
Yeah, I don't like champagne, but this
What?
champagne was...
Oh, pause.
I don't like champagne.
Since when?
Since never. I've never liked champagne. So
How did this happen?
I've never liked champagne.
Oh,
So
God.
this champagne was glorious. Now, I don't know if it was glorious because it was glorious champagne or if I was 7 beers deep by noon.
Yeah, is it glorious like actually good or glorious like sometimes you'll drink Rumpelmints whenever you're shitting? Like, where are we at with that?
I don't know, but it was amazing. And I
Right.
downed that thing. So then they escort us to our check-in
Escort?
lounge.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
emphasis on that.
And in our check-in lounge, we've got a bar, of course. So I go up to the
Naturally.
bartender, por favor, 1 margarita, no salt. And he goes, okay, I got you. So drank that.
Salty enough as it is.
Yeah, we're waiting to get checked in. And so I finished that first margarita. So now I'm go for margarita number 2. Por favor, margarita, no salt. So that's 2 margaritas, 7 beers, and some champagne.
And
then
a
we-
partridge in a puke tree.
Right. So then we go, they're like, your room's not ready. And I'm like, no problem. We're going to hit the outside bar. Okay. So 4 margaritas, no salt later, and only 1 bottle of water. I'm now
Why is
very
this the most messed up
Oh,
version of
man.
99 bottles of beer on the wall? Like, that's what I feel like is happening.
So Rachel's parents check in. So we go and we meet them at the lounge. Well, while they're waiting to check in, naturally, I go up to the bar and the bartender looks at me and he goes, senor, are you okay? And I'm like, man, I'm not driving. Let's go. Margarita, no salt, buddy. So I got a margarita, no salt. I got a second margarita, no salt in that lounge. So I'm up to like 8 to 10 margaritas, no salt, 7 beers, and champagne.
Did you eat food, Scott?
No,
Oh,
not at all.
man. How
Not
are
We
at
had
all.
the
How are you
tequila
still
soup
alive?
that day.
I don't know. So we now
He's living
our room
on a
is ready.
prayer.
I go into the room. There's a bottle of champagne. I pour that.
God
I only
damn
take
it.
2 sips of this. I finish my margarita, and then I go outside, take a couple pictures, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm drunk,
Oh.
and I need to go to bed. Yeah, riveting. Or
Like all of a sudden
so
you're like,
insightful.
this view is wonderful. The breeze is hitting my face. I need to fall asleep.
Yeah. So I
quickly.
attempt to lay in the bed. Nope, not happening. I immediately crawl into the bathroom where there I stay for the next hour with my face on the seat. I'm hugging the bottom of it. Rachel checks back on me in an hour and she's like, hey, why don't you try to go to bed? And I'm like, that's a brilliant idea. I move off of the my temporary bed. Not a great idea. I ended up back there. And Mary, I couldn't lift up my head, okay, because the room was spinning so bad. So I'm laying on the toilet seat, and it's coming out of me sideways into the bowl. Like
It was like Forrest Gump vomit.
yeah,
It was
like-
big old fat vomit. It was vomit that came up from the ground.
So made it all in the bowl, and then made it into bed.
Oh, my God.
And then slept for 2 hours. Woke up. Was ready to go for some more. So I had some beer before dinner, went to dinner and all that. I took it easy the rest of the week. But the funniest part of the first day
Did
of
you,
drinking.
though?
I know I did. I drank a lot of
Compared
the
to
frozen.
that, I mean,
Well, yeah.
Jesus. It's
I drank a lot of strawberry daiquiris, pina coladas the rest of the week. So the next day I wake up and Mary, like my chest is hurting. And I look at Rachel, I'm like, my chest hurts. And she's like, well, do we need to take you to the El Hospital? And I'm like, no, it's not, like, I'm not having a heart attack. It's bruised. And she's like, how did you bruise your chest?
vomiting.
And I'm like, I don't know. And then I'm like, oh, I was hugging onto that toilet so hard for an hour straight that like the seat had bruised my chest.
wow. That's impressive.
Yep.
You know, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. It was,
Proud of
it was fun. The other fun content, we had a great time, and there was a silent disco party, which was so
I did
badass.
see that. That is really cool.
You know,
I love
everybody's got
those.
headphones on, and they
Yeah.
can hear the music. But if you're watching, it just looks like people are having seizures, and
And that's my favorite. I also
right.
love that. That's
and
great.
singing at the same time. So we're out there. We met another couple. We're out there judging, and then they start singing something. I'm like, oh, I know that song. Maybe I should get some headphones. So we get some headphones. As soon as we put those headphones on, we were lost in it. Like, we were in it as well. Rachel posted some videos that I'll make sure I convert over to our Facebook page. But as at one point, as I'm checking in, I see this gentleman. He's wearing this older gentleman, blue blazer, white pants. So every time I saw him, I called him the captain. I was like, babe, there's the captain. There's the captain.
Oh, captain, my captain.
Yeah, every time I saw him, he's like holding court with other people, like with stock, talking about stocks and cars that he's the captain. He was the captain for sure. But on like the last day, there was a wedding. And they're doing pictures kind of like right outside our room. So I start taking pictures, and then I follow them. And I was there for their whole wedding. Like, I watched their entire wedding on the beach.
Can you take a step back from this?
Did you cry?
And realize how creepy this is?
Mary, I have more pictures of this wedding than I do the entire trip combined.
What was your plan for them? What were you going to do with those pictures, Scott?
They're probably all blurry because of how drunk you were.
Yeah. At the time, he's like, I need to get this it's this beautiful. It's beautiful.
I was going to ask them, hey, do you have a hashtag so I can, tag you in these pictures?
No, you weren't. You were going to say, can I have a koozie? And you weren't even going to say that. You were going to take it.
So the reception's happening, and they have a basket of koozies. And there's nothing more in this world than I wanted in that moment was to steal a koozie. And every time I got close, like, I would try to distract Rachel, like, hey, can you go get me a beer? And I would like get close. And then she'd come back, Scott, get over here. Because like I had to be sneaky because they knew I wasn't a guest.
You're a sneaky snake. You should have just asked for one.
I know. I tried to make friends with a drunk groomsman, but he never came back my way. And I didn't want to waste our last night like watching other people have fun. So I left the koozie alone.
Okay, look, I'm not trying to be rude, but you're having fun watching other people have fun. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a damn good time, though, Scott. I'm real happy you got to do that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And that's where the weirdest thing for us was, like, that's where we went on our honeymoon. So to be back in the same place that was only supposed to live on in our memories, and to be back there was very surreal.
It was very poetic.
It was really neat. Yeah, it was very cool.
It is very poetic.
It was very cool. All right, I know Mary's got a bunch of stuff which we're going to get to in a shorter segment when we come back. You're listening to the No New Friends podcast.
Is it shorter because I'm short? Thanks a lot.
What's going on, everybody? It's me, Remy, from Remy's Roundtable. Remy's Roundtable is a podcast for all of our listeners who would like to know what's going on here in the beautiful state of Florida, whether it has to be the Florida theme parks, the Florida sports, and of course we cover your top Florida headlines. We also bring the 5-Minute Professor every single month to give us our lecture and quiz on any topic that we would like to learn. So guys, do not go anywhere. You are listening to the No New Friends podcast.
Hey, this is Craig Brooks with Tasty Trivia, and you're listening to the No New Friends podcast.
Welcome back to the No New Friends podcast with Scott, Mary, and Chris. So Chris is hungover from my stories.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Mary, what you got going on?
Life, man, real busy. I did want to tell a story, a tale, if you will, that I think that Chris will relate to.
Oh, can't wait.
Picture it, Lake Mary, 2022. I don't know if a lot of our listeners know this, but I am embarking on a new adventure in less than a month. I am going back to school. Not that I ever stopped. I've been doing CEUs, I'm pretty sure, since 2004. That's fine. So I am going to nursing school. I want to be a RN, a nurse practitioner eventually. So starting this new adventure. Very excited. Part of the program that I am starting with, though, after you're accepted, it's all pending on a background check. Guys, I have nothing in my background. Back in the day when I did behavioral therapy, I had to do a very extensive background check because I was technically a Medicare and Medicaid or Medicaid provider. So you have to have a pretty high level background check for that. Squeaky clean. I know this. I get there to do my fingerprints and I had to stop the test not once, not twice, thrice because my fingers were too wet because I was sweating. Because I was that nervous to do a fingerprint test that I knew I was going to pass. I couldn't help it. I was shaking. I couldn't get my hands to like settle. And here's where things are really dicey for me.
That's like in the scene. Sorry, that's like the scene in Ocean's 13 when they're trying to sneak in Livingston to be a dealer, and he has to do the lie detector test, but he's got to try to trick the baseline question, so he puts a thumbtack in his shoe, and every time he's telling the truth, he steps on it, so it elevates his heart rate to fool the baseline. That's like
I don't remember that. Sounds like
thumbtack not required.
Yeah, no,
Mary.
guy. When I tell you, okay, so it was dicey to begin with because the place they did this or that they sent me to was a UPS store. All right. And there's, I walk in and there's people with packages just like chilling, waiting in line. And I'm like there with this form. I took it very seriously.
Real legit.
Yeah, I took it very seriously. I had everything printed out. I have my number, my ID stuff. I'm just like waiting in line. They're like, ma'am, how can we help you? And then I realized I had to say I need to be fingerprinted and how bad that probably sounds, right? Because like...
Oh, you said something else. You said I need nothing. Continue,
no,
please.
I was nervous that people would think that...
I had the same thought.
And I was like, I need my fingerprints done. I
need to be fingered real quick.
Yeah, like that. I don't know. No, wait a minute. Hey, no, not that.
You walk in there. Hi, welcome to UPS. What can Brown do for you? I'm not sure.
What can Brown do for me?
Can you finger me real quick?
Stop. This is
Fingerprint,
oh my God.
fingerprint.
You know what? Anyways, it was rough enough as it is. Okay, all right. I went through a lot. I was sweaty. I was not ready. I take a few deep breaths. Okay, I didn't even know what to do. The guy left me alone to do it by myself, and I know.
Are we talking about fingerprinting or never?
No, I'm serious. So the guy is like, I don't know if this was just part of the test to see if I could pass following prompts to fingerprint myself. But literally, he like helped me with like the first 2 or 3. And then he was like, follow the prompts. And I was like, but where are they? I didn't know where I was looking. I didn't know if I should be listening to like a beep. I didn't know there was so much stimuli. And this is why I think maybe I am on the spectrum. I don't know. It was too much happening. It said put your right hand, and it took me a minute. I had to do I had to like hold them up and see which one made a L because I freaked out. And like I did. It was so bad. It was so bad. And it kept saying your fingers are too wet. And I was like, I don't know what to do with them. How to fix this. And so I'd like wipe them off and then start again. And then it would say roll. And I was like, roll what? Like what? So I guess I had to like flick my fingers a little to make it work better.
Mary drops down on the floor, does a barrel roll.
No. And then so like I did the first 2 and it was like roll. And so like I flicked my finger and then it was like, your fingers are too wet. And I was like, I was so nervous. And then I guess it said all my fingers were green though. So I guess it worked at the end. And it took a while.
What are you, fingering an alien?
Stop, sir, Mr. Sir. But so I guess it collected what it needed from me. I don't know. So me being the anxious human I am, immediately I go home and look it up to see if the results have posted. I want to know if I passed. It still hasn't posted, guys.
Yeah, you got FBI vans coming.
Oh, no.
Chris, what's funny about this little conversation is any part of that conversation could have been in the Erica Rivera episode or the BJ's episode or
I was
background
thinking
check.
the same thing.
You know, who knows?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Mary, it's very relatable story. I sweat profusely when in weird situations like that too. Like I was getting evaluated for my knee at physical therapy, and I'm in the room in the room with the checker, and we were wearing masks. Everything was hot, and I just start sweating profusely, like through my clothes, like I just did a huge workout. And she's like, "Is everything all right?" I was like, "Yeah, totally fine. Everything's fine." Oh, and then because once you start sweating, then you know you're sweating. You get like nervous about sweating, and you sweat even more. Oh my god! Like, is it hot in here? Like, no, it's 60 degrees, sir. I don't know what your problem is.
It's not hot at all.
When I get to the front of the line at McDonald's every once in a while, it happens. It's in the most inconvenient places. Back in the day, this was pre-COVID.
Okay, well, I didn't know if you meant like recently you did those things.
Oh no! I don't leave my car anymore. Ever since it became socially acceptable to eat fast food in your car, that's all I do now. I actually like it.
Not socially acceptable.
Yeah, when was it not?
I don't know. When before COVID, like people would go in and they'd eat inside, and even if you were alone, you'd eat inside. But now, then, like during the height of COVID, when everything was shut down, everyone would just get their meals in the drive-thru and then sit in the parking lot. I continue to do that. One of my favorite spots to eat lunch these days is in the parking lot of my storage unit.
That sounds like a really fun place to actually watch things happen.
It's really nice. Put down the windows, watch some YouTube, eat a biggie bag from Wendy's.
What's a biggie bag?
It's actually super depressing. A biggie bag, I'm glad you asked. Biggie bag is chicken nuggets, a Dave's Double.
What's a Dave's Double? Stop there.
And a drink for $4.
What's a Dave's Double?
The double
Guys,
stack.
I don't get to...
You can't,
okay.
You can't eat the gluten. You can't.
No, when I tell you that my fast food intake is so limited... all I can have is the Lord's chicken grilled. That's it.
Oh, that's not even that great.
And well, you know what?
Hate to break
Actually,
it to you.
my favorite fast food is a big nasty Diet Coke from McDonald's.
Yes.
It's the best tasting thing. So good. So good. But I can't eat anything else. However, I can have a Baconator, no bun.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I will do some, like, look away. Don't look. You don't want to see what happens when one's placed in front of me. It's like that scene in Jurassic Park when they lower the goat.
I'm a disgusting human being when it comes to fast food. I don't think there's a better burger on this planet than McDonald's. I'm a McDonald's faithful through and through. Mm-hmm. And I'm a rewards member. Proud rewards member for McDonald's. The only thing I feel stupid about when I go to McDonald's is when I get a drink. I don't drink soda, so I get it with a water bottle. So I feel like they're judging me because I'm getting a water bottle. So I always, instead of calling a water bottle, I always ask for a McWater, just so it fits the theme.
That's like ordering a salad at a
McDonald's.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't drink it. I don't drink it.
McSalad
I throw it away.
Shakers? Y'all remember that?
Yes, I do. I do remember that.
I do remember that. It's wonderful. Okay, so I want to bring it back a little bit. So I obviously am starting school, which prompts that I have to do school shopping. I did not realize that I had to do school shopping until I got off the phone with a person from my university, and they're like, all right, well, can't wait to see you. Make sure you grab your supplies or whatever. And I hung up the phone, and it didn't hit me until about 5 minutes later, and it was like somebody smacked me in the friggin' face with a tennis racket that I was like, oh my God, I need supplies. I'm going back to school. I need things. And so I try to pull up a list. No list, no real good list, no idea what I need. I have a very vague list of things that you actually need for nursing school, a lot of things they provide for you, but also vaguely. So, like, I know from the internet, the interwebs, that I need a stethoscope.
2 glue sticks.
No, none of those things. So, like, with school, I get a bunch of stuff. Like, I get a laptop. All my books are loaded onto the laptop. Like, a lot of things like that. But it said, like, stethoscope, trauma shears, hemostat, things like that. Yeah. So that's on, like, the online list I found. But then for what they, like, provide and what you get, it says nursing kit. What in the fresh hell is in a nursing kit? Someone explain it to me, because I don't know.
I know exactly what's in a nursing kit. I can't believe that you don't know this. Okay.
Please tell me.
Yeah, Mary, this is common. I thought this was common knowledge.
Cute little white hat with a red cross on it. A little top that comes down to about here. A nice little skirt. And some fishnet stockings and some white stilettos. That is in the nurse's kit.
So, thank you
All
for
of
filling
you
me
gentlemen
in on
at
that.
home, you're welcome for that visual.
I
Can
didn't
you
know
wear
what
that
Kate-
outfit on the podcast? Because that may increase our Patreon members.
No, I will not. Actually, I'll get to the point of the clothing in just a moment because that's also an issue. Of course it's an issue.
Of course it's...
Spirit Halloween's not open yet.
It's not. That is the problem. Problem number one. I hate you both. Chris less than Scott, but like you're getting up there.
I'll take it.
So I didn't know. And so I'm very fortunate that Mike Reedy's mother was a nurse for a million years. And so she's like, come under my wing, my dear child. Let me show you the things. And so we go to this medical supply store that she shopped at for years. And she's like, hey, this is the university she's going to. What's in their nursing kit? And the lady's like, oh, yeah, I know. Tells me what's in it.
Oh.
Basically, I already have most of the things I need. They provide me with some scrubs, but I don't know what size scrubs I wear. I've never worn these
Extra
before.
small, Mary. You're a tiny
no, I
human
don't.
being.
Those don't fit.
Like, go into the child section.
They don't have those, Scott. I'm going to tell you.
My sister has an old
American
American
Girl
Girl
doll.
doll that was a nurse.
Guys,
Yeah.
listen. I looked like a hip hop street dance tournament winner. I put these bad boys on. However, I will say, I feel like I'm wearing pajama pants. And I was so happy. And you know what? So many pockets. All of the pockets.
Oh, yay.
Okay.
Your
So
dreams
many
have now come true.
pockets.
Now you can leave school. Just enjoy the scrubs because I'm concerned that this is going to get in the way of the podcast.
I'm not going to leave school. Why would I do that? No, stop.
There is a place at the mall that sells scrubs for that would probably fit you. It's called Build-A-Bear.
You know what, guys? I can't help it that I'm short. I would like to also point out, and this is...
That's where I get my clothes. So that's why I want to give you the
Thank you
reference.
yeah, okay, that makes me feel like just like...
So, Mary, my sister is finishing up nursing school. She graduates a month from today, actually.
Wow.
And she was in nursing school during the pandemic. So she went to, some of her nursing school was virtual, which means her nursing kit that she needed to get sent to the house contained a dead cat, organs that she had to dissect while she did lab at home on our dining room table. Oh, it was outrageous. I'd go over. She'd have her lab jacket on, her goggles, and she'd be like recording video. Here is the liver of the cat, and like she'd have to do a run through. Yeah. Oh, at our house. Yeah, they sent it. It smelled like formaldehyde over there. It was great.
Ryan in chat says it's Jersey. Can't you just find all that stuff in the dumpster?
I don't know how I feel about that. So here's the thing is that like I have credits and stuff that transfer over. So a lot of things I just have to like hop into, like a lot of like anatomy and physiology and stuff. And I'm trying to prepare myself as best as possible. And the university I'm going to, like before they throw you into like real life like clinicals and like digging into people and stuff, they have like really cool technology to where it like literally like has like a 3D image of a body that like it peels back layer by layer, like skin, muscle, tissue, like all kinds of cool stuff.
You're probably going to do that for fun.
Yeah, thank you for noticing. They have a mannequin that gives birth to babies. And I'm so excited. Her name is Victoria.
I have one that you can practice with.
Take that out. Somebody take that out. I can't wait. I can't wait. Anyways, so this brings me to my next point, Easter.
Okay, you judge me for my awkward
segues.
transitions.
Okay,
Yeah.
look. All right. You know what? There's no segue from this. Nursing school's expensive. The stuff I have to buy is expensive, right? So I need I need shoes and all this stuff. Obviously, tuition is expensive. However, I did a really great job in school and college before, so I got a really nice scholarship, which I'm really excited about. Snaps for Mary.
Nice. I had to dance my way
Yeah,
through
well, I
school.
will too. Not yet, though.
I quit school.
Patreon members, if you'd like to see our Mary's Nursing Fun page. Anyways.
Wait,
so
you're
I was
going to do a nursing page? Like dress up
look,
and you'll put it
I
on
may have to,
our
guys.
Patreon?
it may get to that point.
Listen,
We
you
just got
better.
40 new
I may
Patreons.
limit. Like, you better jump on Patreon right now. Listen, Mary, if we get up to 100 Patreon members, we're putting nursing pictures of you up
God.
there,
Okay,
and not
well, we'll
the
see.
stupid scrubs like Spencer's Gifts nursing.
Wait a
outfit.
minute. What? Anyways, so
It was in your contract, Mary.
Was it in the contract? So I started buying things, and I was like, you know what? What holiday is coming up that I can like con my parents and like family members into buying these things? Easter.
You
My
don't even
birthday just
celebrate
passed.
Easter. That's not even a real thing for you.
Okay, first of all, let's not get into this, but Easter definitely is a pagan holiday. All right, we'll start there. It is spring solstice, my dude.
Oh, like midsummer.
Yes. And it's a dream. Midsummer's dream. Not okay. Anyways, so I was like, Mom, when should I come pick up my Easter basket? You just tell me what day works best for you. And she was like, Excuse what? And I was like, yes, my Easter basket. I understand. Like, should I come? Like, do I need to come before or after Easter? You just let me know what works best. I'll come to you. You don't have to come to me. She, in a really nice way, told me to look left, look right, and then go, you know what, myself. Because she said, where's my Easter basket?
Go
And I
fingerprint
said, you'll
yourself.
have to ask the rabbit about that. I don't really know where yours is.
In lieu of chocolates, if you could just throw $75,000.
That's all I'm looking for. Chris, thank you. See, I knew you would
Great.
understand. I don't want, look, maybe a Reister egg, though, because we all know they have the best peanut butter to chocolate ratio is the Reister egg.
Is this true?
Yeah, I just feel like that's not asking too much. I did get my Easter present early. I got a pair of nursing shoes that were very expensive but very cute. So
Oh, nice.
Don't lose them.
It did. Did you say don't lose them?
Yeah.
How would I lose a pair of shoes? Is somebody going
How
to
do
beat
you
me up
lose a
and
pair
throw
of
them over a
Tiffany earrings?
phone pole? What is happening? Like,
What brand stilettos are they?
I hate both of you guys. Take me serious as a medical professional. Damn it. Why do I have zero respect here? You know what? Rodney Dangerfield. I get no respect.
Too soon.
Is it too soon? It's been
Yep.
years.
All right, what else you got? Because we're up against a break.
Oh, I mean, that was it. I just wanted to go on a rant about that and say that I still don't know if I have a hidden felony. I'm still sweaty. And, help. That's it.
And you fingerprinted yourself at the UPS store.
I did. I fingerprinted myself at the UPS store.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got a big trip coming up with Chris coming to Orlando in less than a week by the time this episode airs. And Chris may bring us a little Easter top 5 because this is our Easter episode. Happy Easter, everybody. You're listening to the No New Friends podcast. We'll be right back.
Okay, let's be friends. Follow the No New Friends podcast on Facebook and Instagram at No New Friends Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our new YouTube channel, No New Friends Podcast, where you can get a behind-the-scenes look at our recordings, everyday life, and shenanigans. Okay, bye.
Hi, this is comedian Miguel Colon, and you're listening to the No New Friends podcast.
Welcome back to the No New Friends podcast with Scott, Mary, and Chris. So, Chris, we are, this episode is Sunday, Easter Sunday. You're going to be here in like 4 days.
No, we'll see.
Oh,
We'll see.
did something change?
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, no.
I
Are
like
you
to-
mad at me now?
I like to keep everybody on the edge of their seats. I might come. I might not.
Well, you better not. I arranged a vacation at work. I'm gonna be at the airport, so I need to know at least on Thursday so I don't drive to the airport unnecessarily.
Yeah, I could go either
Yeah.
way. It's fine. Just let me know.
So, funny thing you said that about the airport is because I wanted to know what time we were leaving for the airport too. So I said to Emily, I said, can you please send me the ticket information? She searches her, and I had just thrown away the confirmation because we didn't need it anymore because everything's digital. So she goes on her email. She goes on her account. She goes everywhere and doesn't exist.
Oh no.
So what does exist is the money that's not in our bank account anymore. So I was like, well, so you're gonna have to call. So turns out, just a little brain fart on her end. She was looking for a different airline that she was looking at to begin with. We're flying nothing but the most luxurious of the airlines. We are flying Spirit.
So you may. So when you're leaving it up in the air for us, you may not make it here.
You will not get here.
We're flying Spirit because we paid $500 a ticket instead of $1,200 a ticket.
Ooh.
We wait, yeah, because when we first started planning this, we're like, yeah, we're gonna wait, and then Putin tried to go all Hitler and invade another country, and guess where a lot of gas comes from, guys? Russia. So. Enough to make gas prices go up, and our plane tickets go up.
No, there's enough greedy people to make gas prices
well. Listen,
go
we
up, but
we waited because we're like,
Chris.
listen, it's gonna go down. It always does. It didn't this time. The one time, people go to war and things go up. So we had to bite the bullet.
I'll come pick you up in my Mitsubishi Outlander Sport for $400.
I was thinking about driving, looking at some of these prices. It was brutal. But you know what? Let's just bite the bullet. Let's just get some Amex points and just go down there.
Yeah.
So
speaking of mispronouncing,
maybe one day you can be in a lounge with
Amex
Scott.
Points.
What was that?
Amex points.
Yeah, it's like a syrup.
It's like the syrup.
Oh man! All right, definitely canceling. Definitely canceling.
Amex, like his
You
syrup.
guys never.
Definitely not. All right, well, you have to pay extra for the seatbelt, so let's see how it goes.
So yes. So Spirit will be, great experience as it always is. Can't wait to get down there. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to be in. I'm really not excited for the weather. That's the one thing I'm dreading. It is. I'm sweating profusely. It is 82 degrees in my apartment, and I am so it's like it's in between the temperature. Like it's too cool to put the air on, but it's
Chris, I'm looking at the weather for next week. Dude, when you arrive on Thursday, the high here is 81.
Oh,
and the low is 65. That's beautiful weather.
That's beautiful.
Friday, the day that
I'm gonna freeze my ass off.
Friday, the
Sounds
day that
great.
we're all going to Universal, high is 83, low is 67.
Oh,
it is going to be an absolutely beautiful weekend.
I'm gonna wear shorts and then a hoodie and make Scott carry my hoodie all day.
I have to go shopping. I want to get some vacation clothes. I'm in between the fanny pack and that crossbody bag.
You can do both. You can wear a fanny pack across your body. They do that now.
That's what I have.
Have you seen
I
that?
do have a fanny pack that I wear across my body, but if you get the crossbody bag, it has more pockets, has more zippers.
I do love. God, I'm a sucker for pockets.
So because I carry a lot of
Chris,
stuff.
she's a sucker for my pockets.
No,
I end up carrying all of her stuff all day.
No, listen. If you decide to wear some nice comfortable shorts or joggers, you'll want to go to Yori.com for the best in athleisure. All of their items have pockets. The newest item I have collected is a pair of Yori shorts that has
have you contacted them yet?
Best in athleisure.
Have you? I'm gonna stop letting you talk about them until you call them to see if they just call them and ask them if they
soft. They're so buttery soft. Anyways, I am a fan of your pockets, though, Scott. Thank you for letting me use them. That sounds not okay. Wow. Continue on, Chris.
So,
not your prison pocket, though. That's weird.
thinking about maybe getting a hat. Like an actual vacation hat, not like a baseball hat. Like I'm on vacation hat.
I got a new fedora.
Yeah,
I got a new fedora from Mexico.
Yeah,
fedora,
that
and then
is not
a big
a
Florida
vacation
State straw hat.
Yeah, see, I got to get some sort of vacation hat, like something something Jimmy Buffett would be proud of. I want to buy.
There's a Margaritaville there.
See?
But it's not the same as other places because I could not be topless at the one in City Walk. I would probably be
you weren't
escorted
topless at the one in the other place too. You had a bathing suit on. You weren't topless.
Yeah, but they wouldn't allow that at this fine establishment.
Yes, they would. That's not topless. Okay, that's
felt topless.
That's taking your sister to the prom. Okay, that's not topless.
I took my sister to the prom. Whatever. My sister is a damn good time. Okay. Oh God, Sweet Home Alabama. I don't know what is happening right now.
So this weekend I think I'm going to go out and get some really, really obnoxious clothing because I like to dress very obnoxious, but I don't really go out much. But now vacation and going out, I'm gonna have to buy some obnoxious stuff.
Oh, we could get matching vacation shirts.
I'd be totally down for that.
Yes,
I'd be totally
let's
down
do
for
it.
that.
Let's do it.
Our shirts will just say Chris is here, and then your shirt will just say I'm Chris. Just like Chris. Like, that's it. That's all we need.
So
How soon could we have someone make those and get here? I don't know that we have enough time.
2 weeks ago.
I'm sure we can find somebody.
With the shipping speed of-
Oh, my sister!
public.
My sister could do it. She made me this shirt. It says I'm a content creator on the front, and on the back it says "You're welcome."
Oh my god.
So yeah, so you gotta do shopping this weekend. Oh, I do need your address, Scott, because I do need to start shipping my medical supplies to your house. I'm not
Why
joking.
do you need to do that? I
gonna be
have everything you need with me.
I'm not joking.
I definitely have whatever you need.
This is true.
What kind of antidepressant do you need? I got it. Like, do you need stomach medication? I got it.
So I do want to.
Omeprazole, got you.
I do have to Amazon the family size Pepto.
It's gonna be like in the movie The Santa Claus. I'm gonna have a bunch of trucks. Hey, you got a couple
Just
deliveries.
showing
Hey,
up.
just set them in there. No big deal. And I come down and there's cases upon
This
cases.
is all really
My-
funny, but I'm serious.
Yeah.
So
At least whenever I make Scott stop to get a snack because of my sugar, it's not going to be just me. I'll be like, but Chris needs to eat too. He probably needs his sugar.
Mary,
I get
you'll
very
be fine.
stressed
Just
out.
wait until we get there. Chris is like, no, we need to stop. I need a snack.
Oh yeah, no, I get very stressed out if I don't eat. That's why I always carry a protein bar on me.
You'll stop for Chris. Meanwhile, I've already fainted and somebody's just dragging me behind them. He's like, she's fine.
Chris, I do need your list of snacks. Rachel's already freaking out. I don't have the list yet.
Oh yes, I will get that over to you ASAP.
Scott, do you need my list?
No.
Very concerned actually. Hearing about the Joe is like, oh yeah, Saturday we can drink all day at Saratoga. You're like, the drinks will be flowing, and I'm like, I'm a lightweight, guys. Like I'm gonna be like 3 White Claws in. I'm gonna be like gone, and you guys are gonna be like on your 12th Bud Light, and I may die. I may die on this vacation. If Spirit Airlines doesn't kill me, Scott Maffei will.
It's fine. We've got charcoal for you to take, which allows you to drink more.
Okay, perfect. So we'll do that. I also.
Oh my. Okay, let me please somebody see that.
Okay, you had a joke, but you cracked yourself up. We didn't get to enjoy it.
No, there is no science behind that. The only thing that allows you to drink more.
Mary Reedy, there is a lot of science behind that. My wife says it works, so therefore it works.
That is the science. You're right.
I was also considering doing hard drugs for the first time. If you guys.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say. The only thing that allows you to drink more is
Some weed.
No, hard drugs.
no.
Oh, hard
No.
drugs.
I want to skip everything and just go right to like
Like heroin.
yeah.
No.
Now I can
that's
get that
a
up here.
little-
It's
well,
plentiful up here.
That's,
Do
yeah, that's-
cocaine. That's
He's
a
looking for
nice
something
festive.
classier.
Yeah, festive. Cocaine.
trying
That's
to
a nice. It's a cultural drug.
Wolf
Florida,
on
it's in the
Wall
Florida
Street.
culture. Crack.
It
We'll do
is.
crack. It's a good
no,
Florida drug,
look.
right?
Ooh, okay.
Bath
Look,
salts.
guys.
Yeah, when in
What?
Florida, do meth.
Yeah. Oh, meth.
Oh, yeah, that's a shirt, I think, when in Florida.
Yeah,
right?
this is the birthplace of meth.
Pub subs, meth.
Oh, we got to get you some public sushi.
Oh, I don't want to get sick. on
You're not
vacation.
going to. You're gonna
He's
love
like,
it.
the meth isn't the problem. It's the
public
sushi I'm worried
sushi.
about getting sick with.
I see.
I can't wait to bring.
Problem.
I don't take food
I can't wait
advice
to-
from people from anybody outside of the Northeast. I'm sorry. I just don't.
That's
I just
fine.
don't. I just don't.
I can't wait to take
Are
you to
we,
my 7-Eleven and
listing-
see how much of a hot mess that place is when the lawnmower people come.
Are we gonna list this as explicit? Because we talked about meth and a lot of really bad things, guys.
Well, guys, if you
You
ever
know, it
want
was
to
the
try meth,
fingerprinting
don't
at the
try it without
UPS that did it for us.
don't try meth without the supervision of an adult or parent.
Or someone from Florida.
Yeah, or a veteran meth user, please.
Yes.
That's
Yeah, so it's gonna be
PSA.
exciting, and I don't know if I'm more excited about you being here or about all the content that we're gonna have on the next episode.
I'm actually speaking about content. I think I've been debating this. And I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna vlog the whole trip. I think I'm gonna bring my
You should wear a
GoPro.
GoPro.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring my
Yeah.
GoPro. I think I'm gonna vlog a lot of the trip. I think that'd be fun.
Yes,
That'd be fun.
you have access to all the No New Friends accounts, so that's perfect.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that. Also, I'm really excited for karaoke. I've been practicing
I
some
know.
karaoke songs. Like
I know, but
I love karaoke, and I never get to karaoke. That's a verb.
Joe wants to go to what you call it? He wants to go to.
I just mean at your house.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we're just gonna do it in my house. That's fine.
Well, that's probably what I'll be
We
doing
should
90%
go
of
to
the
Oh
time.
Shucks is where we should go.
Well, we were thinking Rising Star.
Rising Stars too. There's so many people there. Oh Shucks is more fun.
No,
More divey.
No. Yeah, but you can go to an Oh Shucks. You can go to just a karaoke bar any day of the week. You can't go to Rising Star.
Okay.
Just
Fine.
putting that out there. Yeah, but I'm excited about the content that we're gonna have when you come back.
Very excited. I hope I like you guys. That's I keep saying that. I hope I get down there. I hope that
He's gonna get here and he's gonna be like, "Well, this is
yeah.
awkward."
What if I get down there like this sucks? This is this is the worst. Can't even say it with a straight face.
These guys
I
are
am so excited. I am so excited to come down. And what I'm even more excited about is this was Emily's idea in the very beginning. She's like, "Let's go down spring break and meet your friends,
Meet your
that's-
internet friends.
Yeah, and
your internet friends. It's so funny, but it's true.
so
Are your
I
internet
know.
Rachel says that all the time because she met Remy and Jared and Remy's wife we just bumped into the met up at Universal for Mardi Gras, and then of course you and Joe came over, so she's like, "Oh yeah, these are so cute, your internet friends."
It's funny because telling this story to my friends and other people, I think it's like this weirdest thing in the world. But I put it like in my mind, it's the least weird thing in the world. Like this is gonna be so normal. I feel like everything's just gonna be like I don't know. I feel like I've been knowing you guys forever now. We meet once a week in person, virtually, and we talk.
Right.
We talk all the time. I can't wait. I can't wait to get down there. I hope that this leads to more trips to Florida for sure.
For sure,
Maybe some
for sure.
BFF bracelets. I don't know.
Oh yes.
Something
My
serious.
biggest fear, Chris, is not us not liking.
Oh, I was joking
My
about
biggest
that.
fear,
Totally joking
I know.
about that.
My biggest fear though is you being taller than what I picture, and therefore the jokes won't be as funny.
Yeah, I'm not Hobbit sized for sure, but next to
Me either.
Joe,
It's
I
gonna be
will
fine.
look like a Smurf.
Yes, you will.
Well, so
But
does
you're-
everyone.
You're taller than Mary though, because you're 5'6".
Yes.
You're only 2 inches shorter than me because I'm like 5'8".
Yeah, see, with shoes, I'm like 5'6.25".
All right.
I'm close.
All right, you got a top 5 Easter list for us, right?
I sure do. Brought to you by the Spoon University.
Yeah.
Only place I would
So
accept
the
a
most
degree
inaccurate
from.
list ever. Can't wait.
So, according to Spoon University, coming in
Peeps
at
number 1. Peeps
number
one.
5. Actually, just as bad. Number 5 is Peeps. How could you even put Peeps at number 5?
I love
Because they're
Peeps.
just- they
Really?
don't belong on the
Really?
list.
Oh, I
on a
love
list of
Peeps.
5, Peeps deserves to be like 14. Peeps are gross. So it says, although you can find Peeps for any holiday, in my mind, they will always be an Easter candy. Well, yeah, of course. I've never seen a Peep for any other. What?
Oh,
Okay.
they have them for every holiday. They have Santa
Yeah,
ones, they
they
have
do.
Christmas tree ones, they have bats, they
Wow.
have ghosts, they've got
See, I just don't go down.
Awful.
I don't go down the Peep aisle.
hearts, everything.
Hot pile of garbage.
I go to the Peep shows, but not the Peep aisle. The Little Yellow Chicks and
At the UPS store.
the Little Yellow Chicks and Pink Bunnies certainly make for a cute candy. But the problem with Peeps is something I hate even thinking. They're too sweet. A marshmallow literally covered in sugar may seem like a delicious bite, but the overwhelming sweetness makes it difficult to eat more than one. Yeah, well, I totally agree with that assumption.
I can eat 4 in once. I can eat that whole sleeve in one sitting. And we've talked about this before. I always get a package that I eat like right away, and then a package that I send for the year, or that I send for the year, that I save
Send? What's
and
that
let it
mean?
get stale.
My
and I eat it
sister
the
likes them
following
stale.
year.
My sister will open them on Easter
Wait,
and wait a
stale.
week and then eat them.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
gross.
when they get
Gross.
nice
There's
and hard.
nothing.
Oh, it's
there
great.
is zero, none, not one redeeming quality about a Peep. Not one.
Except for when I see them in the
Ugh.
garbage. Number
It makes your best
4.
friend happy, Mary. That's the redeeming quality.
Mhm.
Number 4. Any guesses for number 4? Number 4, I think, should be number 2.
Jelly
Jelly
beans.
beans.
Yes. Wow.
That's a lot. Yeah, I thought that would have
Very
been
low.
lower.
Very low.
Yeah, number 2. But
But
Number 3. I respect number
Ju-
3.
Juju
Oh,
Sour
that's-
Lips wax candy.
it is no
an honorable
Cadbury
mention.
egg.
Number 3 is any brand of chocolate bunny. I like how they said that because the chocolate bunny, iconic.
Yeah.
Never
It
eat them.
is.
Never eat them. Never.
No, I mean I do sometimes. I like to bite their ears off.
And
Yeah, I
that's
eat,
it.
like,
that's where it stops for me.
Yeah, I do an ear and that's it.
Yeah, that's
That's
it. It's the biggest waste of food. I eat unless it's the chocolate peanut butter bunny, and then I feel I'm like a cannibal. I just
Ooh.
eat. I'm like Hannibal Lecter over that bunny, even though I'm not a bunny.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, number 2, you guys nailed
It's
it.
not Cadbury.
Cadbury
is number
egg.
1.
No, Cadbury eggs
Cadbury's
is
number
number
two?
2. Cadbury mini eggs. Cadbury
Wait,
eggs are pretty damn
Caramel or cream?
good. most people think of Cadbury eggs and imagine a huge chocolate ball with cream in the center, but those are in no way
Ugh.
superior to their mini eggs, which I see as an elevated M&M. The chocolate quality of this treat is off the charts, and the candy coating just melts in your mouth. An underrated choice,
Wait.
but undoubtedly delicious.
Guys.
What? Oh, the mini eggs.
No, what's...
Ew.
Ew,
Okay,
no. It doesn't have
no.
enough
I
cream.
need to know where on the fence you guys are. I'm caramel. You're not cream, are you?
No, I'm a caramel guy.
Yes,
through
I'm
and
cream.
through.
I'm the original Cadbury egg. The only Cadbury egg. The other ones are gross.
Oh, I like the caramel.
The cream egg is disgusting, and you can die, Scott.
No,
That
it's
is
not.
awful.
Wow. Well, you can go fingerprint yourself at a UPS store.
Number one, I don't even have to tell you guys what number one is. Number one is the
The
unanimous.
Reister egg.
The Reister
one,
eggs.
The
Reister
Reese's
egg.
peanut butter eggs.
Why did
Nobody,
they make it long? The name is Reister. It's a Reister egg.
nobody can convince me that a regular peanut butter cup tastes better than any holiday shape, whether it be hearts, pumpkins, or Christmas
right.
trees. But I firmly believe that the Easter variant is the best. A Reese's egg has the perfect ratio between chocolate and peanut butter filling, and it's enough that
See?
one egg is a satisfying dessert. It is 100%
Agreed.
accurate.
Yeah.
I have a
Look,
fun
I'm
fact.
gonna need a cigarette and a change of underwear. They are so good. Let me
And a
tell you.
UPS store.
I
I
have,
think
I have an interesting fact about Reese's. So Hershey's chocolate made in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Actually, not called Hershey, Pennsylvania, but that's for another show. That's a couple hours away from me. So I went there a couple years ago, and we were on a trolley tour that tells you the history of Hershey's. So whatever his name is, Reese, is an employee for Hershey.
you mean
and-
it's not an egg? No, I'm
And
just kidding.
and he goes up to Hershey and says, "I have an idea for chocolate. I have an idea of putting chocolate and peanut butter together and making a peanut butter cup." And Hershey said, "I think that's a horrible idea, but I'll supply you my chocolate anyway." So he could have got him for he could have gotten the idea of Reese's for nothing, but turned it down because he thought it was a horrible idea. Not only is Reese's the number one selling Hershey product, but they had to pay the upwards of I don't know how many billions of dollars for to have Reese's. Fun little fact. Even the smartest people in the world need some help from their employees. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Reese's peanut butter cups, hands down. Reister,
Yeah.
Reister,
Yeah.
butter,
The old
Reister,
egg.
Reister butter cups, whatever.
The old Reister egg.
So good. And now they're getting a little
Chris.
better. They're doing footballs. They're doing
Yeah, no, I love that because the
mhm.
football is pretty
Very close
that's
to the
up
egg.
there.
basically an
Very
egg.
close to the
Yeah.
egg as far
Basically
as the
an
shape.
And I
egg.
know a lot of people say the hearts at Valentine's Day are, but they're not. It's not
No,
the same.
not
The
the same.
tree isn't the same. There's nothing that compares.
Yeah.
Do you like Disney? Do you love finding out fun facts about your favorite attractions or restaurants? Then you must try Diz His, the Disney History Podcast. Joe, Alex, and Jen will keep you entertained as they deep dive into all things Disney. Visit DizHiz.com or follow us on all social media at DizHiz65. We even have a YouTube channel. Just search Diz His anywhere, and I hope you give us a listen.
Chris, what you got going on Diz His this week?
Interesting one. It is the Iron Man Experience, which is a essentially Star Tours clone ride over in Hong Kong Disney. It's pretty cool. Not a lot of history, but a lot of commentary about the ride and a lot of just background information on it. It's pretty interesting episode since it's exclusive to Hong Kong too.
Yeah, I did watch the ride along as you guys were recording that
Yeah.
episode, and it seemed longer than Star Tours.
Yeah, it kind of sucks too. It's not great.
Yeah, it
Not-
wasn't
not
great.
great.
It
Yeah.
wasn't great. I was the extraterrestrial alien encounter was much better.
I agree.
But it's also
But I
Marvel
digress.
themed.
I know.
Yeah, it's also Marvel themed, and anything Marvel themed. Like you can put dog shit in a bag, put a Marvel logo on that, and I'm gonna be buying that shit in the bag.
And we talk about that a lot. That this ride opened in 2017, same year that Flight of Passage opened. Iron Man's using Star Tours tech from the 80s, and Flight of Passage
Right.
is using state of the art. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Saved a few dollars, and it's a key driver attraction because you threw a Marvel
Exactly.
character on there.
exactly.
It's brilliant marketing. Brilliant marketing. Well, if you'd like to connect with Diz His, just damn it. If you'd like to connect with Diz His, they're on all social medias. That's Diz His 65, or check out their website, dizhis.com. They stream their new episodes every single Tuesday morning, and the next one is the history of the Iron Man experience. If you'd like to connect with us on the YouTube, the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, just check out our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com. From there, you can check out our sweet merchandise. Join our clubhouse so we can put Mary through stripper nursing school. And also, you can see our pretty faces. Well, Mary's pretty face and Chris's pretty man bun on a weekly basis as we record. If you listen to us on Apple, please pause the episode, give us a rating, 5-star review. We really need that stuff. It really helps us out. And please share our episodes with your friends. They need to know the good news. We have risen. The No New Friends podcast has risen today. It's Happy Easter. Blasphemy. On behalf of Mary and Chris, I'm Scott. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Okay, bye.